13 minutes left. The miracle you have been waiting for is here. Something extraordinary is happening right now. You may not see it, but deep in the spiritual realm, a shift is taking place. The forces of the universe are aligning in your favor. What was once impossible is becoming possible. The chains that held you back are breaking. Your time has come. Tonight, your eyes will see a miracle. The pain you've endured, the silent struggles, the long nights of questioning. It was all preparation. For this moment, nothing has been wasted. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of waiting has led to this divine appointment. You are stepping into your breakthrough. Your financial struggles, your nigger, are coming to an end. The doors that were locked will open before you. The resources you need will come, unexpectedly. The phone call, the opportunity, the connection, it is coming. Money will flow into your life, not just as a one-time blessing, but as a continuous overflow. Your health will be restored. What the doctors couldn't explain, what medicine couldn't fix. The healing power of divine energy is touching you right now. Your body, mind, and soul are being renewed. Every cell, every organ, every function in your body is aligning with perfect health. You will rise stronger than ever. Your relationships will be healed. The love that was lost, the family wounds, the broken connections, reconciliation is coming. A new season of love, harmony, and deep, meaningful relationships is unfolding in your life. You will experience joy like never before. Your dreams will come to life. That vision you had, that goal you thought was too far away, it is coming closer. The universe is removing all obstacles, placing the right people in your path, and creating a straight road to your destiny. Your success is no longer a question, it is a certainty. But here's the secret. This is not just any moment. This is a divine, time-sensitive shift. You have exactly 13 minutes left before the full manifestation begins. This is the moment where faith meets action. Give me just 2 minutes and declare this with your whole heart. I believe. I receive. My miracle is here. Your faith is the key. Your belief is the activation. The moment you declare this, the forces of the universe will rush to align in your favor. Nothing will stop it. Doors will open. Favor will chase you down. Miracles will unfold in ways that will leave you speechless. Expect the unexpected. Prepare for a supernatural shift. Declare yes and claim your blessing now. Your moment has come. Something is about to happen. Are you ready? There are moments in life when the air feels different, when something stirs deep in your spirit, whispering that change is coming. You may not see it yet, but your soul can sense it. The universe is aligning and God is preparing something beyond your imagination. Tonight, your eyes will see a miracle. Not tomorrow, not someday in the distant future, but now. You're not here by accident. This message is meant for you. The doors that seemed shut for years are about to open. The struggles you've endured, the prayers you've whispered in the dark, the nights you've cried wondering if God hears you, all of it has led to this very moment. The prophetic hour has arrived. This is your time. But before the miracle unfolds, you must prepare yourself. Are you truly ready to receive what is coming? Many people pray for a breakthrough but hesitate when it arrives. Some expect a miracle but fail to recognize the signs when it's right in front of them. Tonight is different. You will see it. You will feel it. You will know it. The divine countdown has begun. You have 13 minutes left before something shifts in your life. That's right. There's a divine countdown in progress. In the spiritual realm, forces are moving, aligning everything perfectly for your moment of transformation. Imagine a clock ticking down, each second bringing you closer to the miracle you've been waiting for. But let's pause for a moment. Do you believe it? Or do doubts still linger in your mind? Faith is the bridge between where you are now and where your breakthrough awaits. You must walk across that bridge without hesitation. This is not a time for second-guessing, for fear, or for listening to the voices that tell you it's impossible. Your belief is the key that unlocks the door to your blessing. Remember this. God doesn't operate on human logic. What seems impossible in the natural is completely possible in the spiritual. When Moses stood before the Red Sea, did it make sense for the waters to part? When the blind received sight, was it logical? When the walls of Jericho fell with just a shout, did it follow reason? Miracles don't follow logic, they follow faith. Your eyes will see what others cannot. Tonight, your eyes will be opened. You will witness what others overlook. Miracles are happening every day, but not everyone sees them. Some are too distracted by their struggles, too weighed down by their past, too lost in their worries to notice when God moves. But you are about to see with spiritual eyes. What does that mean? It means that your perception is about to shift. The challenges that once seemed unbearable will suddenly make sense. The obstacles that appeared immovable will no longer intimidate you. You will see past the chaos and recognize the divine order hidden beneath it all. Take a deep breath right now. Let go of everything that's been holding you back. Release the doubt, the fear, the frustration. In this very moment, make room in your heart for the miracle that is about to unfold. Tonight is not like any other night. This is your prophetic moment. The power of just 2 minutes. Give me just 2 minutes. Right now, and I will tell you something that will change your life forever. 2 minutes. That's all it takes for your entire destiny to shift. If you are reading this, it's because you are on the edge of a divine breakthrough. There are no coincidences. This moment is happening exactly as it should. Let's talk about divine alignment. When the right pieces fall into place, when the universe conspires in your favor, when doors open at just the right time. This is not luck. This is divine orchestration. Have you ever noticed how some people meet the right person at the perfect moment? How opportunities appear out of nowhere? How sudden changes lead to something better than they ever imagined? That's what's happening right now. God is moving. The universe is aligning. Your miracle is forming. But here's the secret. You must claim it. Many people miss their blessings because they hesitate. They wait for a sign, not realizing that the very feeling in their heart, the one urging them to believe, is the sign they've been asking for. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. The shift is happening now. Can you feel it? The energy is changing. The atmosphere is different. The weight you've been carrying is about to be lifted. The doors that were closed are about to swing wide open. The darkness that surrounded you is being replaced with light. Your life is about to take a drastic turn for the better. But you must take the first step. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine your prayers being answered. Feel the joy of finally walking into your destiny. See yourself free from every burden that has held you back. Visualize your miracle. This is not just wishful thinking. This is faith in action. Final call to action. Declare it now. The countdown is almost complete. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Do not let this pass you by. If you are ready for your miracle, if you are prepared to receive divine blessings, if you believe that tonight will change everything, declare it now. Type, yes. In agreement, speak it out loud. My miracle is here. Affirm it. Receive it. Step into it. This is your prophetic moment. Your eyes will see a miracle tonight. The beginning, my dear children. My dear children, listen closely, for today I share with you a truth that will change the way you see your life. Many of you pray for miracles, hoping for a sudden breakthrough, a divine hand to lift you instantly from your struggles. But what if I told you that the greatest miracle has already been given to you? The miracle is not always in the instant, the sudden, or the supernatural. The greatest miracle is in the power God has placed within you, the strength to work, to endure, to persist, even when times are hard. Your hard work is the biggest miracle of your life. Every time you rise before the sun, every moment you push forward despite the weight of exhaustion, every effort you make to build a better future, these are not just ordinary actions. These are the very miracles through which God is shaping your destiny. The miracle is in your hands. When Jesus performed miracles, he often asked for an action in return. He told the blind man, "Go, wash in the pool of Siloam." He told the lame man, "Pick up your mat and walk." He told Peter, "Cast your net on the other side." Each time, action was required. What does this tell us? That God moves through your work. The power of heaven flows through the hands of those who are willing to labor, to try, to take steps forward, even when they don't see the full picture. Some people wait for blessings to fall from the sky, but the truth is, God blesses the works of your hands. If you never work, if you never step forward, if you never push beyond your limits, you are closing the door on the very miracle you are asking for. God honors those who work diligently. Look at the greatest men and women of faith in the Bible. Joseph was thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, and imprisoned. But he never stopped working, never stopped believing, and in the end, he became second only to Pharaoh in all of Egypt. David was anointed king as a young shepherd, but he did not sit back and wait for the throne to be handed to him. He fought giants, endured hardships, and worked tirelessly until the promise was fulfilled. Even Jesus himself, before beginning his ministry, worked as a carpenter. The Son of God, who had all power and authority, chose to labor with his hands. Why? Because modern work is holy. It is a divine expression of faith and obedience. Your work is not in vain. There are days when you may feel that all your effort is pointless, that no one sees or appreciates the sacrifices you make. But God sees. Every moment you refuse to give up, every tear you shed while pushing forward, every silent prayer whispered in exhaustion. God sees it all, and he is preparing your reward. Do not grow weary, my dear children. Your breakthrough is not found in sudden magic, but in the daily miracle of your perseverance. Every great blessing comes through the hands of those who are willing to labor. You are walking in your miracle. Keep working, keep believing, keep moving forward. God is with you. Type yes to claim this miracle over your life. The beginning, my dear children. My dear children, listen to these words with an open heart, for they carry the truth that will change your life. Many of you seek miracles, waiting for a sudden shift, hoping that one day everything will fall into place. But I tell you today, your greatest miracle is already happening. It is not always wrapped in the supernatural. It does not always come with flashes of light or the sound of trumpets. The true miracle is found in something far greater. The ability God has given you to rise each morning, to push forward, to labor, and to build. Your hard work is the greatest miracle of your life. When you put in the effort, when you refuse to quit, when you keep moving despite the obstacles, that is God working through you. Every ounce of sweat, every sacrifice, every time you choose faith over fear, this is the divine process of transformation. God's blessings flow through your effort. Children, understand this. God does not bless laziness, but He abundantly blesses effort. Look around at the world He created. Does the tree grow without pushing through the soil? Does the river carve its path without persistence? Does the bird fly without learning to spread its wings? No. Everything in nature is a testament to the power of effort. When you ask for a miracle, God often responds by giving you strength, ideas, and opportunities. But it is up to you to act. Faith is not about waiting. It is about working while believing. The doors will open, but only if you have the courage to knock. Work is worship. Do not think of your hard work as suffering. Think of it as an act of worship. When you work, you are co-creating with God. You are manifesting His plans, fulfilling your purpose, and moving toward the destiny He has set for you. Even Jesus Himself did not sit idly and wait for His time to come. Before He began His ministry, He worked as a carpenter. The Son of God chose to labor, shaping wood with His hands, preparing for His greater calling. What does this teach us? It teaches us that work is holy. That every time you put in effort, you are walking in alignment with God's design. Your effort is never wasted. There will be times when it feels like your work is unnoticed, your struggles are unseen, and your labor is in vain. But let me assure you, God sees every bit of your effort. Every time you wake up despite exhaustion, every time you choose integrity over shortcuts, every time you give your best, even when no one is watching. Heaven records it all. You are storing up a harvest that will one day overflow. The blessings may not come in the way you expect, but they are on their way, shaped by the very work you are doing now. Do not give up. Your reward is coming. My dear children, if you have been weary, if you have been questioning whether your efforts matter, let this be your confirmation. Your work is not in vain. God has planted something inside of you, a dream, a purpose, a vision, and He is waiting for you to nurture it, to fight for it, to never let go. Every step you take is leading you closer to the promise He has for you. So keep going, keep believing, keep working. The miracle is happening. You are walking in it every day. Type Amen if you receive this message. Dakov, the beginning, my dear children. My dear children, open your hearts and listen, for this truth is for you. Many of you have been waiting, hoping for a great sign from above, a miracle that will change your life in an instant. But what if I told you that the miracle you seek is already happening within you? You don't need to look to the skies for a sudden transformation. Your greatest miracle is in your hands, in your strength, in your endurance, in your work. Every day that you rise, push forward, and refuse to give up, you are walking in the miracle that God has already given you. Hard work, the miracle you've been given. So many people wait for success to come knocking at their door, but God does not reward waiting. He rewards working. When He created the world, He did not simply wish it into existence. He worked for 6 days and then rested. This alone teaches us that creation, progress, and transformation require effort. Every time you labor, every time you refuse to quit despite challenges, you are aligning yourself with the divine process of creation. You ask for financial blessings? God gives you the ability to work. You ask for a better future? God gives you the tools to build it. You ask for success? God gives you opportunities to prove yourself. But it is up to you to take action. The holy power of persistence. Look at the greatest leaders in history, in faith, in wisdom. None of them were handed success on a silver platter. Noah worked tirelessly for years to build the ark, even when others mocked him. Moses led the people of Israel through the desert. step by step, never giving up. David fought giants, not just in battle but in his life. Before he became king, he had to endure years of hardship, and even Jesus himself labored as a carpenter before stepping into his calling. Why? Because work is sacred, effort is holy, persistence is a pathway to divine blessings. If you expect everything to come easily, you are rejecting the very miracle that God has placed in your hands. God sees your struggles, and He will reward you. My dear child, I know there are days when you feel exhausted. I know there are moments when you wonder if all your effort is worth it. You have sacrificed. You have struggled. You have poured your heart into your work, and yet sometimes it seems like there is no reward. But